Orchid. So, Orchid are doing a lot right. Like, there is a lot that you've got to respect about what they've built so far. I actually think Orchid is one of the few projects that can sort of get hold of the non-crypto community because they've got products that anyone can use. So there's a real solid potential here from my perspective that I want to kind of cover. Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that the videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were cryptos I thought could do very well and make a lot of money. Now, you can see what they were all worth when I recorded my videos. These are the highs these cryptos hit around about 16 months on, and these are what your profits would have been if you'd popped $100 into these coins. 100 into each in that time would have made you a little over 123 grand. Now, the thing is look, we're in a bull cycle. If you're not happy with the performance of your cryptos, if you don't own any cryptos, have a look at copymycrypto.com. Now, that's the site I run where I share my entire portfolio with my members. So whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell and the price that I'm going to buy or sell at. So my members get in and out of coins at the same price as me, which means they make the same profit. But of course, the added bonus is they don't have any work to do. They don't do any research. Now, if you go onto my site, you'll be able to see some of the profits my members have made. You'll be able to see some of my past successes as well. Now, these are public record. You can go onto the old videos on this channel, verify it all. And if after reading through the site, watching the videos, verifying, or you like what you see and you want to learn more, whether it's here in my daily market updates or whether it is simply that you want to know the coins that I think are going to be the big winners of this bull cycle, like I predicted with Phantom in 2020 when it went up nearly 700 times, all you've got to do to find out about the coins I own is join up on the site, guys. Now, Orchid. So Orchid launched on Coinbase back in 2020 or right at the end of 2019 and had quite a decent 2021, to be fair. You know, at points it was as low as 13 cents. It went over 80 cents. In fact, it went as high as $1.02 in the bull cycle. Obviously, it's way off that. Now, Orchid, the OXT token is the native token that powers their VPN. So they describe themselves as the world's first incentivized peer-to-peer privacy network. But this isn't like a privacy network like a Monero. It's a privacy network in terms of kind of giving people that potential to use VPNs. So say you're, say you want to look stuff up that's blocked or there's some sort of weird ban in the country that you're in, you can use a VPN. Now, the aim is to overcome internet freedom limitations by using crypto payments to allow anyone to purchase bandwidth from any provider. It's done using what they call probabilistic nanopayments, which occurs using the token. So regular payments to providers happen off-chain, which allows Orchid to avoid problems with congestion and gas fees that's so common on the Ethereum network. And it's actually a pay-per-use service, so it means users don't have to do this monthly fee that we see with, say, with the most well-known VPN services. The founders of Orchid are Dr. Stephen Waterhouse, Jay Freeman, Brian J. Fox, and Gustav Simonson. Waterhouse is a well-known figure within crypto, having also co-founded Pantera Capital. Freeman is the creator of Cydia, which is an alternative Apple App Store for jailbroken Apple devices, which is used by around about 30 million jailbroken Apple products. It's probably much higher than that. Fox is responsible for the creation of United States Bank Wells Fargo's first online banking system. And Simonson is one of the Ethereum network core security developers. And Waterhouse actually became alerted to the need for internet improvements because he became a victim of a SIM swap attack, and that's when he began researching VPN. So Orchid is actually deep in the works for everyone. That's the idea. It's a decentralized marketplace that provides AI, storage, and bandwidth. So within the ecosystem, you've got the accounts, so you can do nano payments through Orchid. You can use storage, so you can join the exploration of decentralized cloud storage solutions. And we know how expensive like a centralized service is, whether it's Apple, Google, or Microsoft Azure. The costs are absolutely ridiculous. VPN wise, I think that's where they can really, really target. And I'll talk about that in a second. And you can also stake. So participate in Orchid's decentralized provider marketplace. So really good concept. And actually there is particularly there is a very specific need that Orchid could help address. So, and it's very niche, it's very specific, but it's with regards to the VPN. So within certain countries, you have restrictions on certain things. A classic example of this is football, right? If you're an American, it's soccer, you call it soccer, but that's wrong, it's football, right? So in the UK, you cannot watch 3 o'clock games. So if you are someone that watches the Premier League, let's say in America, you can watch all those matches. We can't. There is a weird restriction that is across the whole country, which means no one can actually sit as a UK citizen, even though all these matches are happening in the UK, we can't watch a 3 o'clock game anywhere. And those services that are provided, they're provided on like American TV. They're not provided on any UK TV whatsoever. And to watch any sort of 3 p.m. game, you have to use a VPN. This could be very, very successfully targeted towards football enthusiasts that want to watch their team but can't get around the 3 p.m. sort of blackout. That's what it's called in the UK. Now, what that does, because I want to put it into context, right? A lot of people that watch football bet on it. They gamble. Like, there's a nature of gambling within sport, naturally. Cryptocurrency, whether you like it or not, yes, it's investment, but because of the high risk nature of it, you can consider it gambling. And actually, there would be a big attraction to the people that bet on football matches in the same way as the people that want a high risk investment. And actually, this is a perfect target audience to start introducing to cryptocurrency. But also, they need a VPN. They need a VPN. There's a legit use case. So what I want to see from Orchid is like a targeted approach in terms of advertising and marketing, because actually what they've created is very, very good. It's very, very cost effective, costs bugger all. It doesn't incur these huge subscription fees that so many places have. And it could be a very, very, very successful marketing campaign. Now, obviously I'm not on Orchid's team, so, they don't have to listen to me. But in terms of what I want to see from Orchid, there is a legit use case for this. I hear a lot of people talking about deepin as a buzzword, and I think there is some truth to that. But in general, we see buzzwords in the crypto all the time. It comes in waves. We've seen it time and time and time and time again, whether it's ICOs, whether it's NFTs, whether it's now deepin, whether it's AI, whatever it is, right? But in terms of how you're going to attract people to crypto that don't necessarily have an interest in investing, deepin has a use case that can make a difference to people, whether it's something like Helium and the really cheap mobile contracts, or whether it's Orchid as a VPN. There is legit use cases. How do you get people to enter into crypto outside of because if they've seen Bitcoin go up 100,000 times in price and they're still not interested, then you need to give them a use case that makes a difference to them. So Orchid have legit strength here in terms of what they've built. Now they need to target this with their team, really figuring out a solid marketing campaign. Because make no mistake about it, some of the fastest growing channels on YouTube have been these fan channels where guys that are fans of sports team, whether it's Man U, Arsenal, Chelsea, whatever, right, are talking about football. And they get tens and tens of thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of views on a daily basis. They're always churning out content. They're very, 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 very consistent. And everyone that's watching it are sports fans. So they could be, if deals could be struck via Orchid and these guys, you could get a consistent user base that are using Orchid. Your user base grows, your success will grow. Now, that's just one idea. There are plenty of ideas for how Orchid can do this. I've got a few in terms of how they can really push on this, that would be one that I'd like to see. If they do push on a marketing campaign, because I've yet to see a significant one, I think this can do well. I think this can get back to some kind of previous highs. I'm not saying it gets to $1, but I think there is a shot of this getting 60 or 70 cents. But it has to it requires traditional business model of advertising, marketing, and getting people to see your product. If they do that, like I say, I think they have an outside chance of, rising to some of those previous highs, because it's a good product. It's cost effective. It's not going to rinse you of all your capital. What they built is good. Now just get people using it. It's that simple. So I hope to see them pushing on a sort of more traditional business model. If we do see that, I think they can have some success this year. I am curious to hear what people think about this. Obviously, I'm just throwing out like a marketing idea, effectively. But if you're an Orchid holder, what do you like about what they do? Is it just that you like the product in the same way that I've kind of spoken about? Do you think there's something more? Because obviously I've focused particularly on the VPN here, but there's storage and AI and everything else. What is it that you like about Orchid, and what do you think can happen? Let me know in the comments. And guys, look, we're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the performance of your coins, or you don't own any, go to copymycrypto.com now. Go read through that site. Watch the videos. On there, you'll see my past successes. You'll see some of the money my members have earned. You can verify it all. It's all on the history of this channel. On the site, I share with all my members every single coin I own, so they know my entire portfolio. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell and the price that I'm going to buy or sell at. So my members get in and out of cryptos at the same price as me. Means they make the same profit and they don't have any work to do. Like I say, on the site you can see our history, you can see our successes. If you want to hear what coins I think are going to be the big winners, or if you just want to hear the daily market updates I give, all you've got to do to find out about any of that is join up on the site, guys. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.